So that was a great encounter, a great battle between two sides. Do you feel you maybe should have come away with all 3 points?
I feel like we were in control of the game for pretty much the whole game, really. I feel like it was... firstly, I'm really proud of the players, how they defended our box, how little we gave them again. Away from home on a really tough pitch. There's a few things I'm disappointed about, being really picky, especially in the final third, and we really missed Scott Fraser and when he come off in the final third, because I think we'd made them work that hard that the second half we just completely dominated really in their half, and they only really got close to us in from set pieces and made it difficult, which the lads defended brilliantly. But I think, on the whole, I'm really pleased with the away performance. Probably would have liked to have created more for sure, but it's really tough the way they played and got so many bodies behind the ball. And as I said, a little bit disappointed at times in the final third, but overall, really pleased with that performance. It's been a good week, unbeaten in 3. Should have had another win on Saturday, but so I'm really pleased and proud of their performance. And I think we've come a long way in terms of defensive mentality of the team. The tempo of the team has been fierce the last 2 games. I think we've been really aggressive with the ball and the way we move up the pitch with it. Overall I'm delighted with the players, and to keep a clean sheet in a really tough place to come. It's something for us to keep building on. There's a bit of momentum now.
The only thing that's really missing from your performances at the moment are the goals, aren't they? They're creating a few more chances in those goals.
I think we've before the last 2 we've created a lot actually, in terms of when you look at it and look at it objectively, and we haven't shown enough composure, conviction, whatever you want to call it, in the final third at times. When we do and when it clicks, like the Gillingham one, even then we should have had a few more goals. But I feel if we score first, it changes the game completely. We just haven't done it enough. But I think the last 2 games it's because of the way the teams have approached it. I think they know it's going to be a really tough game, so they put a lot of bodies behind the ball, make it really difficult for us to break down. And credit to them, they defended well. But I think we tried to find a few different solutions tonight, and I thought we mixed up our game probably more than we have done recently. And as I said, it was tough. It was tough for the boys in the top end of the pitch because they got so many behind, and the pitch didn't make it easy. So we will have a look at it, and we know there's certain things we want to work on. But I'm not overly worried about that, because I think we've shown so far that we can create, and we play for big moments. You might only, especially away from home, get 1 or 2 big moments. In the first half, when Louis Thompson he tries to pass it through to Cammy and it hits his shin, it bowls up and hits his shin and goes a little bit short. And in the second half, when Cammy goes for on goal, and it's a foul. I think it's just outside the box, but he's just about to shoot from 17, 18 yards out, and he gets fouled. So big moments in games, and we have to take our chances when we get them. But overall, as a team, the mentality tonight and the spirit and togetherness and conviction in what we're doing, the game never ever turned into a game we didn't want it to be, which I think is a sign of how far the guys have come, and it felt really comfortable watching it. I'm really proud, as I said, really proud of their mentality.
It's interesting because as a 0-0 draw, there's actually a lot to talk about within the game. Was it a penalty?
I think it might be just outside the box. I don't know. It is a foul. For sure it's a foul. I don't know. I need to have a look back at it properly. But Cammy's just about to shoot, and common sense and logic says he's not going to just go down for it's ridiculous. So but you get some, you win some, you lose some, and even at the end, when they hit the crossbar, it's Jordan Houghton's fighting a 6'6" guy at the back post, makes it really difficult for him. And then the reaction's fantastic when it comes off the bar to throw their bodies in the way and protect the goal. And it's another game where Andrew Fisher's not really had anything to do, So apart from the first half where it squirmed away on the pitch and he'd done well to get it back, but I am, I keep saying it, I am delighted with their mentality tonight and the way they protected what we are about and protected their goal.
Scott Fraser, what's the situation? Because obviously we just saw him sitting down and was...
Yeah, a bit of a strange one really. He just said he felt a little bit weak and a little bit dizzy, so we'll have to monitor that, and he'll have to have a test obviously for COVID, etc. So we'll monitor that. He's not had any symptoms at all. He said he took a little whack to the ball, headed the ball quite well in the wrong place early on, so it's probably had something to do with it, but we have to follow all the protocols now and make sure he's okay. So we'll monitor that the next 2 days and make sure he's okay. But yeah, it's a bit strange, and we really missed him in the last, when they got really tired, and it started opening up a little bit in the last 20 minutes when Ben and Steve come on, who I thought done really, really well when they came on. We missed that killer pass, that last little bit of quality that he really has, and you've seen it on numerous occasions, and it was difficult. So we missed him. So hopefully he won't be out for too long and he'll get back on track really soon.
I'm not going to mention the away wins and all that because
You just have.
I know it's so hard, but is that now you mentioned it. So is it there?
It's frustrating for me. I'm sure it's frustrating. Yeah, I'm sure it's frustrating for the players. I think what we've had during the year in charge or whatever it is. Well, it is a year, isn't it, actually? So I think what we've had is some fantastic away performances that have warranted 3 points. Lincoln last season, Shrewsbury last season, Doncaster last season. Even this season there's been some good ones. So it's frustrating. It will come. There's no doubt about it. And if we defend properly like we have away from home today, and if you looked at it, it turned into a home game for us really in terms of the way the game panned out, the control we had, the way we played, and it never ever really got into an open game or they had us camped in defending our goal in the last 10 minutes. It never ever turned into that. So if you continue to do that, continue to do what we do, continue to improve, continue to learn, we'll win away from home, and when we do, hopefully a few more come.
It's not to downplay the next two opponents that you've got, but Eastleigh and Southampton, is it now a relief to sort of have a little bit of a break from the league campaign and almost give some players a rest?
No, I think we as I said, we're building a bit of momentum, we're building a bit of belief. Teams are, as you can see, adapting to what we are trying to do and making it really hard for us. So I'd love another league game on Saturday. I think the players would as well. So it's going to be a different test. We've got a lot of tired bodies in there. As I said, Cammy Jerome, Scott Fraser, they've come in without a pre-season really and played a lot of games. Keezy's the same. I think we had Richard down as making his first start against Southampton originally, which shows you how hard he's worked to get back fit, and he's been outstanding, by the way. Tonight again, him and Warren and Dean were fantastic. Jordan Howard and Louis Thompson when he come on. So I'll end up naming the whole team, but we have to manage our players and their bodies over this period, so it gives us a little bit of a chance to maybe do that, but we're approaching it the same. I want us to win the two games. We're building some momentum, and we need to continue to do that and kick on, and it starts on Saturday, and it will be a tough game. We've already had a look at them and what they do, and they're a good team. They're organised. They make it difficult for us, I'm sure. So we have to go there with the right mentality, because as a player, I've been there, lots of times when you're going to a lower league opposition, and I've been on the receiving end of some results that you don't want, and I've also had some good ones, and you have to approach it, and all the ones that have been positive, you have to approach it with the same mentality as you would any game. So it's relentless for the players, the hectic schedule, the intensity of what we are doing. It's demanding physically and mentally, I know that, but I've said to them a lot of times we're not going to apologise for that, because we believe in them a lot and believe in the potential this club has and they have as players. So we have two games now. If people get a chance to play, they have to take it. It's as simple as that, because the guys who are performing on the pitch at the moment, and as I said to you, we're getting a bit more of a consistent team now. Like Matty Sorano couldn't play tonight because he was completely exhausted after Saturday and his calves had gone a bit tight. I'd have loved to have played him again because he was fantastic on Saturday, but Danny's come in and done well. So yeah, there's real competition. The players know that, and it is demanding, and we have to go and approach these two games the same way we have the last three. And I want to stay, I want to continue this run and make sure we get some two good results.
You mentioned there that it's your anniversary today. Happy anniversary on that one. It's been a bizarre 12 months for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been. The media team bought me cakes, but only because I told them I was disappointed there wasn't any when I came in this morning. I can't eat them because they got dairy in, so we'll forgive them for that. But
that's a real hard.
Yeah, it's been. To be honest, someone said to me, I hadn't looked at it like that, but someone said it's been a year since you haven't played. I've not missed it one bit, which I think tells you how I feel about the role I'm in. I've loved it. It's been intense. It's been hectic. It continues to be that. It's been a completely unique period in my life, in everyone's life, with the virus, etc. But I've tried to use that as an advantage, because it gave me a lot of time, as I said to you, to process things, to have a look this season. You can see that in the change of formation. We're a lot more aggressive. We've tweaked a lot, and I said to you, change, it takes time. But I feel the club is in a better place in terms of identity and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to build. I think the squad's better. I think we've done good business overall in terms financially to help the club, and I'm really pleased with where we're at. Of course, I want more points. I want more points on the board this season, but I think everyone knows it's coming. It's a work in progress. I really believe that. I believe more than ever in the potential we have at the football club, and I'm more grateful and for the opportunity than ever, and I'm more humbled by the support that we have from our supporters. I've got constant messages, and a lot today, because it's 1 year of their backing. They enjoying the football we're playing. They know it might take a bit longer than they want, so that patience and support is incredible. And yeah, I'm extremely humbled by that, and I just want to continue building something for this club, because I believe in it so much in what we're doing here. And as I said all the way along, we have to justify the process and what we're doing. But I've loved it, and I'll continue to enjoy it. And I hope I'm here for a long time, because I really feel we have potential to achieve something special here.
What have been the highlights so far? I think the one that stands out for me was Portsmouth at home last season.
Yeah, probably in terms of performance. I think there's the Gillingham game this season were outstanding. It's just it feels so different with no fans. I think if we had fans in there, they would have gone away thinking this can be a proper team on its day. But the highlight for me, and it sounds really cheesy and corny, is the people I work with every single day. The staff that I work with are incredible.
Even the ones that bring you dairy.
Even the ones that bring dairy cakes, yeah. Apart from them, but they are, seriously. I couldn't have asked. Coming from a player to a manager is at the same club is maybe not easy, and it's took a bit of time to adjust to. But the way they've dealt with it and backed me in every single thing they do, Luke, Dean, Simon, Matt, all of them. I've missed some out there, but it's incredible. And the feeling I get from that, the culture, the collective culture, and everyone connected to what we're doing and why we're doing it and how we're doing it, is unbelievable. And it makes me desperate to do well for those guys and the players, because the players are so brave. I've said that to you, what we are trying to do, and it's not easy. I know that for a fact. And but it's a team I would have wanted to play in. I always said when I get a chance to do it, we'll do it our way. As I've said, I've got people who believe in that fully, and I hope that we can make it work and be a success. And I think, as I said to you, in the year, it's been a long period, but it's been a bit shorter because of what's gone on. I feel like we are getting there, and we've come a long way together, and hopefully we'll continue to do that.